These men are trying to meet up with teenagers online.
Do you have kids of your own?
Yeah.
What would they think of this?
They probably disown me.
They think they're talking to actual teenagers, but in reality, they're talking to an adult decoy posing as one on the other end.
You say 14?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's too young.
I act older though.
You having a good Saturday night? How's it going?
Not only is it immoral and downright disgusting, but it's illegal. And these guys know that very well.
You won't believe some of their excuses.
I don't have no intentions to try to do anything, nobody.
You don't.
I don't.
What about when you said that you wanted to slide your hands up and down her
He was
back?
talking to me like that at first.
They come in all different shapes and sizes.
This poor judgment on my part to ever continue the conversations.
Just want to let you know you've just been skeeted.
What is skeeted?
No, I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit.
I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, and these are the dangers of your kids using the internet unsupervised. I hope you've brought your appetite because we've got a lot of predator pasta to dish out here.
Hey there, ladies and gents. A couple of announcements before we start this video today. So, first of all, this here is Dave's jacket, the alleged predator who this, that this video is about. He actually left this jacket at our sting house before he got up and left. Ran out in the cold without his jacket. I don't know how he managed to forget it, but he did. So, I figured I would take it and auction it off, see if anyone wants to buy it. I'm going to be listing this here jacket on eBay starting at just $1. That's right, you can buy Dave's jacket possibly for $1 or however much it ends up going for, but whatever earnings that we receive from the auction, 100% of that is going to go towards a charity. It's a Carhartt, it's a medium-sized men's jacket made in China. It's, let's see, it's 59% cotton, 39% polyester, and 2% elastane, or spandex, it says. So, pretty good materials here. I had it on for a little bit. It's actually pretty warm. And no, it hasn't been washed or anything, so it still smells like Dave. He uses a pretty good cologne. I think it might be Dior or something like that. And I'll probably autograph it somewhere too, just because, why not? I'm such a huge celebrity. It's gonna, raise the value of it for sure. So, and I also wore this jacket on part of my interview that I did with Inside Edition. So I don't know, it might have some value to it. It might not. Either way, the link will be in the description below for anyone to, bid on it. It's starting at $1. It might just go for $1, who knows, but that's going to be ultimately up to you guys. So be sure to check out the link in the description below if you're interested in Dave's jacket here. Secondly, I'd like to announce that I just got on this newer platform called Locals. It's basically like Patreon, except they don't like predators, so it's pretty great. It's owned by Rumble, so they're all about free speech, and there's no chance that my videos will be deleted on the platform or that I will even get banned from the platform. Slim to none. I'll be uploading some early exclusive content on there. It's completely raw, uncensored, probably a little bit too hot for YouTube, and I do have a couple bangers on there right now. So if that sounds of interest, I encourage you guys to click the Locals link down in the description below and check me out on Locals. And if the whole subscription-based thing isn't for you, I completely understand, but at least give me a follow on Rumble where you can find some videos on there that were deleted off of this channel. And while you're at it, go ahead and give my second channel a follow. I mean, we got some good content on there too, it's just... But anyway, I'm done plugging myself now. Let's get to the video. There's an endless amount of things to do in the city of Grand Rapids, Michigan. You could go to a museum, walk around downtown, indulge in some of the finest wineries around, or you could hang out with a 13-year-old girl that's home alone. Oh, wait a minute. That's something that Dave here added to the tour guide. That's right. On a cold and lonesome Friday night, he showed up to our sting house for some fun time with an underage girl. If I were him, I would have chosen to visit a winery instead and mingle with other adults, but Dave here was a little different. We created an online profile of a teen girl to see if any potential predators would take the bait. We chatted with Dave for about 2 weeks before he would come over to hang out with this 13-year-old girl. His chat log was very dirty. He sent various graphic images of himself. Dave was the first alleged predator to attempt to seize the chat log from me.
Well, essentially.
Can I have that?
Oh, no, this is for the police, Dave.
This is for us.
Strictly for the police, Dave. Sorry.
This is clearly a fake organization.
No, it's really not, Dave.
No,
we
can
have.
I see your ID?
As if the only evidence of his doings were held inside this burgundy red binder. Unfortunately, he didn't stick around to chat, but he did put on quite the athletic performance when he ran from us into the cold without his jacket on. Dave was so caught off guard when he met me in the motel that he forgot to take it with him. Statistics show that about 500,000 online predators are on the internet every day. Children from ages 12 to 15 are targeted most by these predators, and Dave here is just adding to the numbers. The things he said in his chat log will knock your socks off. The girl says that she's 13 and asks Dave if he's okay with it. Dave says, sure. You okay with me being 30? The girl says that she doesn't mind. Dave says that he just doesn't want to get in trouble. He then asks the girl if she wants to trade some dirty pictures. The girl specifies that she's not very comfortable with that. But that still doesn't stop Dave from sending a graphic image. What he sent was a picture of his you-know-what held up next to a Monster Energy drink can. I guess he did this to show the comparison in size. Dave then talks about how excited he is and asks the girl if he can come on over to meet her. The rest of his chat log is so graphic that we can't show it here on YouTube. But just know that it's very X-rated. Dave was very comfortable when he thought he was getting lucky with this 13-year-old girl. But his luck ran out when I walked out of the bathroom to confront him.
It was the beginning of January when we came across this Dave fellow on the Kick app. He messaged our decoy account. We were posing as a 13-year-old girl, and he just wastes no time, immediately starts, talking sexual to this girl. I mean, that's one way to start off the new year, I guess. Dave did not waste any time. He was a very fast mover. Immediately he starts, asking the girl for, illicit images. And before we even had a chance to, reply to him, he was already sending us graphic images of himself. There were a handful of images he sent, but the one that stood out amongst the rest was that of a picture of his, thing held up next to a Monster Energy drink can. And, obviously he did this to show the girl sort of the comparison in size. Dave had a lot of pride in his, size, obviously, and he really felt the need to show that off to this 13-year-old girl for some reason. Now, sometime late last year, the news media company known as Inside Edition actually reached out to me and said that they wanted to do a story on me and sort of, what I do. Now, of course, flattered, I accepted the offer, and they showed interest in sort of filming one of our investigations. And after doing a little bit of research, I found that Grand Rapids would be a good place to do this investigation. There's a lot of predatory activity that goes on out in the Grand Rapids area, sadly. So sometime in mid-January, they took a flight from New York to Grand Rapids, and we did the initial interview.
I gotta say, being on a real high budget interview setting like that was very surreal. I mean, total upgrade from, you know, this setting in particular right now. I mean, right now I'm literally in a room by myself talking to a wall, acting like someone's asking me questions, and I got like a little camera set up right here. There's a light right here, another light right there. And that's really all it is. It's like really simple. So going from, you know, this to an actual interview where someone's asking me questions is it was mind-blowing. It's really surreal, mind-blowing experience. It was great. Now, unfortunately, due to some legal issues, Inside Edition wasn't able to actually be there with us on scene when Dave showed up to the Sting Motel. I guess that there was some small possible chance that Dave could have actually sued them just for, you know, being there, you know, shooting the whole thing. But, you know, I love lawsuits. I don't care about any of that. So, you know, we got to that motel and we set up the cameras, and Dave was on his way. He was ready to go, and so were we. And as the midnight hours approached, we got into position and got ready to give Dave a warm welcoming.
Can you just have a seat on the bed?
Sure.
Yeah, you just sit here at this one. How was your day?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Just kind of worked and been kind of chilling at home.
Good. That's nice.
How about you?
Here, I can take that for you. It was good. It wasn't bad.
Nice.
I just kind of hung out here and, you know, just chilled. Didn't do much.
Yeah. So you live here with your mom then?
Yeah. Me and my mom.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Is it like the normal rate for just like staying here for a long time, or?
I'm not sure. Like, she did all that, you know, so I'm not too sure what the exact rates were, but I don't think it would be like that bad. I don't know. It's just like a basic hotel,
Nice.
you know.
Yeah, I think I've actually been to this one before.
Really?
Yep.
Why'd you come here?
It was on a date too. So.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is she a younger girl too?
She was like 19, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's not bad.
Yep. So yeah, I don't think I've ever really met anybody out that meet me, because it's like everybody's fake out there.
Yeah, really? I never.
A lot of people are, at least.
It's my like first time meeting someone out there.
That's cool.
So.
Yeah.
Well,
It has some real people, obviously.
Yeah, it does. It does have some real people. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So, where does your mom work?
She's a nurse.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's odd hours then.
Yeah, and she always works nights too. She's always gone at nighttime. But I guess would they pay better like that? I don't know.
Yeah, I think at the night shift they probably get more.
Yeah.
I think my neighbor is a nurse, and I think she works at night all the time. So.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's not bad.
What's going on here?
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
I'm David.
David. David what?
Excuse me?
David what? I'm with the Predatorial Investigation Unit there.
Yep.
So, what's your last name?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you have an ID on you?
No.
Something funny, Dave?
No.
Okay. Who were you just talking to? What brings you here?
Somebody named Tristan, yeah.
You're here to meet someone named Tristan,
I think.
you think. And how old is Tristan?
As far as I understood, she was 18.
18. That's funny, because right here in the chat log, she said that she was 13, right there. Do you remember that? That's your Kick profile, right? Your Dave J on Kick?
I don't know what Kick is.
You don't know what Kick is, okay. Well, it's the app that you were using to solicit this girl that told you she was 13 for the past couple weeks, if you remember.
I did not read that, I'm sorry.
You didn't what?
I didn't read that, I'm sorry.
You didn't read what?
I didn't read anything because I don't.
No, but you messaged her and she told you she was 13. And now you're here to, shit is right.
I just was gonna talk. I wasn't gonna do anything.
Oh, okay, so you weren't going to have with her like you said in the chat log here.
No.
You said that you didn't want to get caught.
Yeah.
Right there. And that, just to be sure, that's a picture of you, right? That you sent live with the kit camera?
I don't know how somebody got it.
Oh. Well, it's because, we have our way of finding things out, Dave.
Okay.
And, we do know that you're here to meet a, 13-year-old girl.
I did not realize that was the age. Sorry.
Why were you so worried about her being affiliated with police earlier?
Because people were fake on there before.
Oh, okay.
I've seen somebody and talked to somebody before off of that meet.
Off of me. And, okay. Well, why'd you ask her for a picture earlier to prove that she wasn't, associated with the police?
I'm sorry.
You don't know. Okay. Well, let me help you, jog your memory. This is you, Dave J. Here you say, we can stick to pics and stuff for the time being. And then you say you would love to see some, some dirty pictures. And you ask her if she wants to, trade pictures as well.
I don't know what pic is. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let me help, Joe. I just want to ask you a few questions, Dave. We do have the police on standby, by the way.
Okay.
And then you send her a picture of your right there.
That's not a picture of me.
It sure looks like you, Dave.
I'm sorry, it's not.
But, so I understand. This is a picture of you, right?
That looks like me, yeah.
So, it is you.
Is it?
Well, let's see. Let's do a side-by-side comparison.
Am I free to go, or?
Dave, I just want to ask you a few questions, okay?
Am I free to go?
Because we do have the police on standby.
Okay, am I free to go, though?
I just have a few more questions for you here, Dave.
Okay.
So, let me see here. Chad, do you want to go ahead and put in the order?
Yeah.
Okay, appreciate that. And you did send her a picture of your right there, and you say...
I don't know what Kick is, again, and I...
So you don't have the Kick app on your phone?
Not, no.
Okay.
Call 911 for it.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't have the address.
911, where's your emergency?
Hi, we're at
Okay, what's going on there?
I have here a man who is here to have with a 13-year-old girl caught in a sting operation.
Okay, are you an employee?
Nope, not an employee. Just a part of the Predatorial Investigation Unit, a privately owned and operated organization.
Okay, what room are you in?
We're in a room. Well, he's leaving right now. We're going to get his...
You can contact my lawyer.
Yeah, that's fine. We're going to get his plate number. Can you get the camera? He's leaving right now, but we're going to get his plate number for you. He's putting his shoes on right now. His name is Dave. We don't have a last name on him yet, but we're about to get his license plate number. So let's go and follow him out here. And Dave, you took a picture of your next to a Monster can, and I got to say, what you're here to do tonight is very monstrous.
We're going to the vehicle right now.
I was here to talk.
So are you guys trying to lure people in on the internet, or what are you doing?
No, he came here of his own free will.
Organization.
Yeah.
He came here on his own accord, miss.
That's correct. It is a sting operation.
So you guys are going on the internet and trying to lure people to the hotel?
Can I actually have
well, essentially.
Can I have that?
Oh, no, this is for the police, Dave.
This is for us.
Strictly for the police, Dave. Sorry.
This is clearly a fake organization.
No, it's really not, Dave.
No,
we
can
have
I see your ID?
right here, Predatory Investigation Unit. Sir, please.
Can you please not touch?
Please back up.
Back up.
Appreciate it, sir. Did you get a good look at it, though, Dave?
Are you guys, I cannot hear because there's too many people talking. What room number are you guys in?
Oh, it was 148, but he is leaving to his vehicle right now, it looks like.
Okay, what kind of car is he leaving to?
We're going to find out in just a second.
Okay, so I'm just trying to clarify what's happening. Are you guys on the internet trying to lure people to the hotel?
Essentially, yes.
How many of them are you?
There's 4 of us here. We just want to have a chat, Dave. Okay, we'll just get the plate number here. It's a cruise.
You're not police, right? Are you
Yeah. No, we made it clear that we're not the police. That's why we're...
He's here to be a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, we made it clear that we're not the police, and that's why we're calling you guys.
Okay, all right, and what kind of car is it, or what color is it?
It's a Chevy Cruze, like silver.
Okay, let me know which way he goes.
Yeah, he's just standing outside his car right now. I'm pretty sure he knows he's free to go, but the police are obviously on their way. Oh, he's walking back to the hotel, looks like now.
He's walking back to the hotel?
He's walking, yeah, back towards the hotel now.
Is he black, white, or Hispanic?
He's a white male.
What's he wearing?
He's running now. He's wearing a black shirt and blue jeans.
Now Dave here seemed to be running for his life. Now keep in mind Michigan winters are very cold. He easily could have walked over a spot of ice and had a slip and fall. In similar instances, it's important to make sure that you're covered, legally. And that's where today's video sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, comes into play. Size matters, and Morgan & Morgan is America's biggest injury law firm with over 800 attorneys operating nationwide. If you ever go through an injury of any kind, whether it be a slip and fall at your workplace, or an unforeseen event when you're driving your vehicle, Morgan & Morgan will fight for you, without even charging you up front. That's right, they won't charge you a dime unless you win the case. There's no need to feel sorry if you ever have to sue someone. Think about it like this. You're not suing the individual, you're suing their insurance company who has billions of dollars in the bank. You're entitled to the compensation that you deserve. If you're ever injured in an accident, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/Skeeter or dial #law from your cell phone.
Now I could tell that Dave was getting ready to get up and walk out that door at any given moment. So my intuition told me that we should probably get the police over here to address the situation before Dave is able to leave the premises, because obviously we can't make him stay there. And we didn't plan this out beforehand, so it may be partially my fault, but when I told our security guard Chet to put in the order, that was obviously code for, call 911, get the police over here. I was thinking that he would remain sort of in the background and quietly, get the police to come to our location. But that's not what happened. Chet brought the phone over to me and made it obvious to Dave that, we were calling the police and that we weren't the police. So that seemed to sort of be Dave's cue to get up and leave. Again, not Chet's fault. We didn't discuss it beforehand, but going forward in the future, we'll be sure to not, make that hiccup again. And as we were leaving, behind Dave, following him to his car to get his plate number for the police, he turns around and tries to grab the chat log from me. As if, the only existing evidence was in that binder. Like that. I mean, we have a million copies of these things. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, Dave got really, really close to me while we were, still on the phone with the police. Made me a bit uncomfortable. That was a bit of a tense situation.
Okay, well, don't chase him. Which way is he running?
Behind the hotel. He's walking to the back. He's walking he's crossing the border.
Exactly.
You're right. Yeah, we're not chasing him. He has fled the motel. Looks like he's headed towards Total Wine.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He's going where? Yeah, correct.
And what the first caller was, what is your first and last name? Just wait over by his vehicle and we'll have officers meet you there, okay?
That's what we're doing.
All right.
Thank you so much.
There, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Unless he didn't actually park here.
He just went to his fucking car. His car not over here.
Did he open it or anything?
He was about to.
Unless that's not his car.
Unless it's not his car.
I mean, we have no way of knowing.
But I mean, then would you have parked way over there?
Who knows?
He said the right side though.
Yeah. He did say that.
There's no other
so,
car over here, though. He might have parked back there, though.
He might have.
Maybe.
But, we stopped chasing him at this point.
It is what it is. All right. I'm going to get my hoodie. Yeah.
Okay.
props to what you guys do.
I appreciate it.
So much. Oh, thank you. We appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Have a good night. Stay safe.
Yes, we did, sir. Probably about to get kicked out of here.
Oh, no, 100%. It is what it is. Bro.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's go back to our other hotel.
That's fine, yeah.
You sure?
See, I told you.
Definitely an old man's car.
Yeah, well, he was older, but probably not that old.
I mean, we had no way of knowing. This is where
Yeah.
we went. But the thing is, like, we have no way of knowing.
Yeah, we don't, and I guess, you know,
They can always run the plate number, too.
Yeah, it's probably, I'll tell you, it probably wasn't his. He's probably trying to throw us off.
It is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Kind of
So basically we run this sting operation where we catch online predators, and we did have an individual show up here tonight to meet who he thought was a 13-year-old girl for
Okay.
and I was questioning him a little bit, and then as we had 911 on the phone, he decided to get up and leave. He went over to that Chevy Cruze over there, but then he ran all the way over there, circled around, went around the corner of the restaurant over there.
So you don't know if that was his car or not?
I guess we don't know, and we were told to stop pursuing him, obviously. But he did.
Here and went straight to that car. Didn't make a beeline.
Yeah, he went straight to that car. Yeah.
Any of this coordinated with any sort of law enforcement?
No, we tried. I tried earlier this week reaching out to your guys, or Grand Rapids PD detective, and he basically said that he wasn't going to do any sort of collaboration with a civilian-conducted sting operation.
Okay.
He did say that I could give you guys the information if the individuals did show up, though.
Okay. And that's the city of Grand Rapids. This is Kent County. So
This isn't Grand Rapids?
It's Grand Rapids mailing, but Kent County Sheriff's
We're from
Office.
Detroit, so we weren't sure.
Thought this. I could have swore we were in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Okay, either
It's
way.
Grand Rapids mailing, but jurisdiction-wise, this is Cascade Township. That over there is the city of Kentwood, and then Grand Rapids is farther down the way.
Okay.
So what do you have?
Okay. Yeah, I can. Chapstick. Let's see here.
All right, now I see you got a bunch of paper there. Let me
Yeah.
grab my glasses real quick.
Okay.
You're right.
It is a bit nipply out here.
All right, there you go.
Okay. So, yeah, this is a picture of him that he sent right here in the first bit of the conversation. The girl, we tell him that, we're 13. He says, pretty young. Here he says, he doesn't want to get caught, and says that, we can trade pics and whatnot. And then it says, you're looking to hang out and then be intimate. He asks if we want to trade pics. He says we can stick to pics and stuff for the time being, and he says he wants to send dirty pictures. And then there he does, of course, send a dirty picture. And he says, rub that blank for me. Sends another graphic image. And then he sends a picture of his held up next to a Monster Energy drink can, I guess to sort of show the, size, the comparison in size. Then, we have another picture of him that he sends. More talk. He has his thing out, and then he says, I'll give you my thick blank. And he says he's going to send pictures of him stroking his thing. And, pretty much just sort of goes on from here. He's trying to basically, solicit, from a minor, and he's sending, graphic images to who he thinks is a 13-year-old girl.
Who is he saying that he is?
He is saying that his name is Dave on here, Dave J.
33, 31,
But who knows what his actual name is. Just says Dave J. I have his username on my phone. I can look at his username.
As far as all of that information that you have, is that do you have that in an email form where I
can get
send
it
you a link, and then you could upload all that to what we have?
Yeah,
the issue
I can
that
do
we
that.
have right now is finding out who that is.
I gotcha. I have a pretty big reach. I'm sure if I put out a little clip of it, he would be identified within 24 hours. So obviously, that wasn't his car over there.
How was the communication done?
It was done on a
Snapchat?
phone on the Kick app.
Is that?
It's like a private messaging app.
how does that work as far as usernames or phone numbers or?
I mean,
how does that get?
Phone number?
I don't know if it's linked to a phone number.
Like get the username, then trace the phone number.
Correct.
See if they get
I gotcha.
To find out who the owner is.
I gotcha. You don't have to. You can do it without a phone number. You have to have an email at least. But I mean, he could have just.
That?
I don't have his email. I have his username.
What's his username? You guys want to hold tight a minute? I'm gonna make some phone calls.
Okay.
And
you mind if we step inside? Where it's a little
step
warm?
inside or sit in cars or whatever
Okay.
you want to do. Which car was it that he was in front of?
He was in front of that Chevy Cruze over there.
The silver one. Yeah.
He parked. Yeah, he parked back there. Yeah, that for
He
sure.
parked right in front of the door. Because
Are
I
you
saw
sh-
him
you-
get out of the car.
You saw him get out of a car?
Yeah, I saw him.
Right
get out
over
of the
here?
car. Over there.
What car did he get out of?
A silver one.
Is it over there still?
It looks like it's that one back in the corner, but I have no idea. Because he was at the car in the corner.
He was at a car back in the corner?
Yes, like where that silver one is, right next to that truck. He was over there. He was standing. He was standing.
We gotta let him know
like
that.
this.
Like by the car?
Yes.
Then I would let them know.
Okay.
That's why I was so confused. Why?
Because he did say he was parked on the right side.
Yeah, that's why I was confused when he came out here. You want me to get him?
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, tell him. Let him know. Yeah.
Let them know that.
Yeah, definitely let him know. It makes sense for a predator to park in the dark. You know, we know that much.
And back in too.
Yeah, so he could easily, get out. Yeah, we should probably get the plate number in that car. Just
that's probably what they're about to check.
Yeah. Or you want to just go snap a picture of it?
Yeah.
The car over there?
He was like in between the two cars.
Yeah, that's got to be it then. Yeah, okay.
Because I had to open the door and then keep it open. And
Gotcha. All right, what'd you find out there, Chester? You got his license plate, right?
So the funny part is, you said his name was Dave, right?
Dave, yeah.
So there's actually a silver BMW in the corner with a license plate, Dave 46.
No.
Yeah, let me show you. Right here.
Hey.
Look at this.
Well, I'll be damned. Dave 46 couldn't be any more obvious. I knew he didn't drive a Chevy Cruze. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Cruze is a typical predatorial, automobile, but yeah. That's nuts. Dave 46.
Did you tell them?
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's probably freezing his ass off right now.
Yeah, where could he be? Because that's definitely his car, so he must have, stopped into the restaurant for a drink, maybe?
11:20. I don't know what time that restaurant closes. I'm pretty sure the beer and wine store is going to close at 11, maybe 12.
Might just went to, what was it, Smokies?
We should try to find him.
You should let them know. Because they're not, because technically at that point we will be harassing them.
Yeah,
by chasing them.
right.
You could let them know.
And then follow them.
What is it, Boney?
All right. Now, as far as what I can do to help out tonight, I'm going to take all the information I can.
Okay.
And we've got a sex trafficking division that can look it all over. And before they would be able to do anything, they'd have to see all of your stuff.
Yeah.
And then they would most likely have to write search warrants to see the entire conversation on this kick app.
Okay.
How long all that takes, I don't know.
Gotcha.
But I will give your information. Are you kind of heading up the whole thing?
Yeah, I set everything up.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was all set up in Detroit, or did you guys come over here and set it up?
It started in Detroit area. Yeah,
Okay.
where we're from.
Okay. What are your plans as far as doing more of this stuff tonight?
Actually, funny you say, we do have a guy that is ready to come through meow.
As soon as he gets the address, he wants to come through.
Yeah, you just said, when do you want me to come? So.
The issue that we have is that there's a very slim chance of if you get somebody coming to a room that we would be able to show up and arrest anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because you're not sure of how the whole thing was done.
Exactly.
I got you. Yeah, understood.
I don't know.
Yeah, we just want you to
do your training.
Understandable.
The whole context of the conversation.
Yeah, I just want to give you guys the information and have you guys look into it.
Most definitely.
Gotcha.
And I will send you that. It's going to come through on your phone as a Axon invite.
Okay.
And that's where you can upload what you have.
Okay.
Whether that's text messages or the video,
Everything.
whatever you have.
Yeah, I can get it all together tomorrow for you.
On there. How long are you guys going to be on this side of the state?
As long as we don't get kicked out of here, we'll be here until tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon probably.
What I can tell you is if they see the cops out in front too much,
Yeah,
No problem.
we're used to it.
That's gonna be our first rodeo.
On to the next motel, you know.
Yeah.
We're used to it now.
There's one right across the street,
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
But so that's his car down there, the Day 46 one?
I don't know.
Oh.
I would be shocked
I
if
mean,
it's not, because
what are the
it
odds?
seems like it, yeah. If that's where he was staying on the same day.
Do you want a complaint number of this incident as far as documentation goes?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Might as well.
Come over here, I can get you that number. What do you guys typically do
As far as
next?
what do we do? Like after this? I mean, we just
With these cases, do you just flush these guys out and then?
Yeah, we give you guys all the information.
Yeah,
And let you guys handle it from there.
pretty
You
much.
just go on to the next?
Correct.
Yeah, basically.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Good night.
Now, it turned out that the Chevy Cruze that Dave first approached was not his car at all. He was trying to throw us off. And he did, for a little bit. Until we took a look around the parking lot and saw a silver BMW parked in this dark corner with the name Dave 46 on the license plate. So we figured that had to have been, his car. So after Dave ran out of the parking lot into the cold without his jacket on, the police arrived on scene. Obviously nothing happened to Dave that night, but he will be getting what's coming to him. I didn't have a last name on Dave, so I had no idea who he really was. However, upon the investigation done by the detective over at the Kent County Police Department, he was able to pull up some information. And at this time, it's still an ongoing investigation, but it is very much being looked into. I still have to get a few more things in line for the detective, but it looks like we have a solid case here. Dave is not going to be let off the hook very easily for his actions, and I'll be sure to let everyone know sort of what's going on with that situation. It was a bit disappointing that Dave didn't stick around to chat. I had quite a few more questions to ask him, but what are you going to do? We can't make these guys stick around. But all in all, Dave did get exposed, and the police are now looking into him, so it's just going to be an ongoing investigation, and that's that. What can I say? I had fun. We know that there are many, many predators out there, and if they happen to fall into our investigation, they will be discovered and they will get skeeted, just as Dave did on this night. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of To Skeet a Predator. If you did, be sure to leave the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to check out all the stuff I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Links will be down in the description below for those. You can get Dave's jacket here. It's pretty nice. It's fresh. It's a Carhartt. It's comfortable. Starting at $1, you can possibly get Dave's jacket. Well, I've been your host, Skeet Hansen, and that's going to be a cut, boys and girls. Let's go get drunk.